You know, if you live with chronic pain, it can really feel like you're in a battle against your own body. But what if the pain isn't a sign that your body is the enemy? What if it's a signal that can actually be retrained? Let's dive into a completely different way to understand and treat chronic pain.
This quote from acupuncturist Sarah Johnson just nails it, doesn't it? For so long, the message has been one of resignation. You're told, yes, your pain is real, but then you're told, you just have to learn to live with it. And this explainer, well, it's all about challenging that second part, the idea that you don't just have to live with it.
So many people get stuck in this trap. Does this sound familiar? Your MRI comes back clean. Physical therapy helps for a little bit, but then the pain just comes right back. Medications might take the edge off, but they don't solve the real problem. This whole cycle happens when we get laser focused on the site of the pain instead of the system that's generating it. And that brings us to a really crucial shift in thinking. Here it is. Chronic pain isn't always a sign of ongoing damage. A lot of the time, it's a software problem, not a hardware problem. Your body's tissues, the hardware, have likely healed, but the pain alarm system, the software, is just stuck in the on position. So let's compare these two models. The old idea that pain equals damage is honestly terrifying. It makes you want to stop moving, to guard the area, which often makes things even worse. But the new idea, it reframes everything. Pain is a protection signal. It's your body trying to keep you safe, and maybe it's over-trying a bit. But realizing that, well, that changes the entire game. The scientific term for this is central sensitization, and the car alarm analogy is just perfect. Imagine a car alarm that's so sensitive it goes off from a strong gust of wind. The car isn't actually being stolen, right? The alarm system is just overreacting. That's your nervous system in chronic pain. The body isn't being damaged. The signaling system has just become way too sensitive. So here's the really crucial point. If this is a learned pattern, a system just stuck on high alert, then it can be unlearned. The goal becomes retraining the nervous system to calm down and stop sending out so many false alarms. And two really powerful ways to do this are through education and treatments like acupuncture. And this is where it gets really fascinating. Research on something called pain neuroscience education, or PNE, shows that simply understanding how pain works can produce real, measurable changes. When people learn their pain isn't a sign of damage, their fear goes down, they move more freely, and the pain signals themselves can actually decrease. Knowledge itself becomes a form of treatment. This quote just drives the point home. Shifting your mindset from passively enduring pain to actively retraining it makes all the difference in the world. This gives you a sense of agency over your own body, and that opens the door to real healing. What's happening right now is this amazing convergence. We're seeing modern pain science validate the principles of ancient healing practices like acupuncture. It turns out they're arriving at the same conclusions, they're just using different languages. To understand the evidence, just look at this number. This isn't from some small niche study. The largest meta-analysis of high-quality trials on acupuncture for chronic pain included almost 21,000 patients. That's a massive body of evidence. And what did that giant analysis find? Well, acupuncture was significantly better than both placebo, or sham acupuncture, and no treatment at all. And this is the key part. The positive effects lasted. This suggests that acupuncture isn't just masking the pain, it's actually changing how the nervous system operates. So here's the bridge between these two worlds. In traditional Chinese medicine, they might call chronic pain qi stagnation, which means blocked energy flow. In modern science, we call it central sensitization, an amplified hypersensitive nervous system. The treatment in TCM is to restore flow. In modern terms, we call that neuromodulation, basically calming and re-regulating the nervous system. It's two different languages describing the exact same reality. All of this leads us to a new, more hopeful, and much more realistic goal. If the problem is a nervous system that's lost its ability to regulate itself, then the solution isn't chasing some magical absence of all sensation. The solution is restoring its flexibility. And this is the question, right? The one that everyone with chronic pain eventually asks. Is the goal to get to a point where I feel absolutely nothing ever again? Is a pain score of 0 the only definition of success? The answer is a clear, and I think, liberating no. Chasing zero pain is often a trap that leads to more fear and more frustration. The real goal, the sustainable goal, is restoring your nervous system's adaptability. So what does that actually look like? Well, it means having a nervous system that can tell the difference between a real threat and just a normal sensation. It means your body responds appropriately instead of with constant screaming alarm bells. Ultimately, it means an improved quality of life, a life where your choices are not dictated by fear and the avoidance of pain. And this quote really says it all. Healing from chronic pain isn't just about turning down the volume on a signal. It's about changing your relationship with your body, moving from a state of conflict to a place of trust. It's about feeling at home in your body again. And that shift changes everything.
I stopped trying to find a doctor who would listen, and I did this instead. For years, I was doing everything right. Eating clean, exercising, getting 8 hours of sleep, but I was still exhausted. I had constant brain fog, and my hormones felt completely out of whack. Every doctor told me my labs were normal, and it was probably just stress. I was about to give up until I found Holistic Health. It's a free AI wellness tool trained by functional medicine experts. I spent 5 minutes answering questions about everything: my symptoms, my sleep, my digestion, and it built me this. And this was the light bulb moment. It didn't just give me a list of problems, it connected the dots. It showed me how my gut health was likely impacting my hormones and how that was causing the fatigue and the brain fog. It even gave me a clear list of potential root causes, supplements to research, and even the specific lab tests to ask for. Its tip is secure. Over 77,000 people have used it, and it's 100% free to get your blueprint. If you feel like you're not being heard, start here. Understand your body first and then decide your next step.